Hey y'all, I have got a really simple recipe today. This is my oven toasted olive bread. And you can see here I've got a nice loaf of olive bread. I bought it in the stores. And if you don't think you'd like bread with Kalamata olives, you can certainly do the same recipe with other types of bread, whether it be a plain sourdough or a Asiago cheese or a rosemary and sea salt bread, something like that. This will still work. Now, I got this recipe from my Greek side of the family, and I have been making it for years. It is just a nice alternative to dinner rolls. It goes well with so many different foods. My cousin even made this for breakfast. So it's an alternative to traditional toast. And you'll see, it's really good. I have my olive bread sliced here on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And I've sliced this into about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch slices. I'm going to take some olive oil and drizzle it, or just spread it with a brush on the top of each slice. I have spread the olive oil on all of the slices. Next, I'm just going to sprinkle it, just a light sprinkle of a coarse kosher salt on each slice. Then I'm going to add some red pepper flakes. Now, this is just going to be a light sprinkle of red pepper flakes. It's not going to be overpowering at all, but it's just going to give a little interest when you bite into this bread, and you're going to taste a slight bit of heat, but like I said, nothing overpowering. And if you don't think you'd like the red pepper flakes, you can certainly leave that off. In fact, I think I'm probably putting about 4 or 5, maybe 6 red pepper flakes on each slice. And I think that when you get into this, you might even come up with other toppings and get creative. This bread's going in a 350-degree oven. Our Kalamata olive bread has been in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes until the olive oil kind of gets bubbly and the edges of the bread actually brown up. And you can see the bits of salt and the red pepper flakes. This olive bread is best served hot right out of the oven. And you know, it's of course going to go well with so many foods. You can imagine with pasta, with roasted chicken, and use it to sop up some of those juices. Good with salads. And like I said, even for breakfast. Why don't you try it next time you're having a brunch? Put it out with your biscuits and your blueberry muffins and just see what happens. If you are having it for breakfast, I've always liked it with a little fig preserves or just a drizzle of honey. It just kind of goes really well with all these Mediterranean flavors. For the recipe, go to joymccabe.com, or you can find the recipe on wbir.com. Enjoy!